Well, here we are again, Scampston Bangers Live. Yesterday was a massive success, brilliant. Everybody loved it. One or two traffic issues, but we can't be responsible for the A64 traffic. But here we are again on the Sunday to do it all again. Better weather by the looks of things. Hopefully it'll stay fine all day. Lots and lots to see. We're going to do some interviews and some talk to some people shortly about entries and such like. Auction coming up again at 2 o'clock. Lots and lots of entertainment in between then and afterwards. So we're just hoping for as enjoyable a day as we had yesterday, because it was just phenomenal. So today is day 2 of our live event. Yeah, I'm knackered. And it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, isn't it? Yeah, there's been a lot of work to get to this level. But yeah, it's funny today because today obviously is a duplicate of yesterday. So so we're doing the same sort of thing as yesterday. It's almost like doing a second take with filming, and we don't do second takes. I don't like doing second takes. There's a level of, you know, it's like a car, isn't it? It's only original once. So I'm never, on many levels, I'm not quite as comfortable and as relaxed on day 2 because you're having to repeat what you did on day 1. But from an operational point of view, with the majority of the motorsport guys that have come along and supported us, they've already been in situ. So from an operational point of view, as far as getting cars in lined up, it's easier today because we ran it yesterday, so we know what to expect. But personally, up on the stage, day 2, yeah, I'm not quite as comfortable as I am on day 1, you know, for the reasons I've just said. It's repeat. But anyhow, we'll have a wander over because apparently I've got to be up there for 10 o'clock, so we'll have a go up there now and see. But yeah, a lovely turnout again. And I was a bit concerned yesterday because, like this here, there was a fair bit of open space just here. And before we kicked off, I thought, oh, we could get an extra 30 or 40 cars in here. And I said to the guys on the gate, don't keep sending them down there, send them up here, there's a big hole here. But as you witnessed yesterday, all this gets fairly full with people. So there is no space later on. It gets chock-a-block. Yeah, absolutely chock-a-block. So yeah, great. I think 10 o'clock is when they open gates, I think, isn't it? So people start pouring in. I think 10 o'clock. And then, yeah, and it's all go. Yeah, then all of a sudden it's 2 o'clock and you're on stage doing the auction. Then all of a sudden it's 6 o'clock and you're thinking about going home. It just goes like that. It just absolutely flies. Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to it. Be good. Went well yesterday. Nice atmosphere yesterday. Everything worked yesterday. I don't think we had any technical glitches yesterday. I didn't hear any rumours of any problems. We've got a real good team. That's probably now's probably the time to touch on that, to be fair. I know we've still got the rest of the day, but I'd just like to say thanks ever so much to the team that have put it all together, really, the organisers and so forth. There's a tremendous amount that goes on behind the scenes, and yeah, you've got to see it to appreciate it, really, or be involved with it. Everything from the guys from Andy from the Motor Marquees, to the guys that have done the screens, to Sam and Dave who've done all the organisation. The volunteers that we've got a load of guys, girls that have come down and said they're volunteer and help, which is lovely. And then we've got just about every member of our staff as well on board that have come down, given up their Sunday again to come down and be part of it. So yeah, just a big thank you, really. And I suppose obviously the most important thing is thank them, isn't it? You know, is thank all those guys and all those thousands that are queuing up to come in. So yeah, it's just thank you, really. It's, you know, if you thought about it for too long, you could get quite emotional about it, really. It's weird, you know. You just have to fool yourself that you're just at someone else's car show, and it works. If you just think, I'm just at someone else's car show, just having a chat, then that seems to work. Yeah, it works for me anyway.
Right guys, it is Sunday, second day, last day, final day unfortunately of our live event. It was absolutely magnificent yesterday, really good day, even bigger turnout today. I think we got about 100 odd more cars, so obviously 200 odd plus more people. They're still queuing at the gates, so no, it should be good. But we noticed we didn't have much in the way of motorbikes, so we're going to go and have a chat to the trail riders over here and see what they got to say. Hey, all right.
Yeah, all right.
Good lad. Yeah, we just wanted to do a bit of filming. Like we looked through yesterday and we're like, we've got no motorbikes here, so we thought we'd come and say hello. Like.
Quite surprised actually that there's not more people with motorbikes.
I know,
here,
considering the weather, like.
Yeah.
No, good job you turned up.
You got yourself one.
I've got a couple, like. Yeah, I've got a couple. Yeah, more modern stuff. I've got a Sherco, not a Sherco, Scorpa, same thing. Modern trials bike, like, and a 96, I think she is, CBR 600.
Right,
so
bike,
I don't get out on road bike much, truthfully.
Come out riding with us,
Definitely, I know. Yeah, to be fair, my friend Jordan, like, he got a Husqvarna, and I was so close to getting one, but I quite like the trials at the moment. So, but no, I would like to.
Maybe when you get older and that, you might want to do it. It's a bit more relaxed as a trail riding.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's really good. You lads will get out fairly often, do you?
We get out on a regular basis. We
Good.
go out every month.
Oh, mint.
For a club ride.
Yeah.
And we also do, like, we just had an event in Wales last weekend where
did you?
a load of us went down to Wales and did some riding.
Oh, brilliant.
And to be fair, I took my Husqvarna down there, and I was going to bring it here to show a bike that's not clean.
Yeah.
But what I didn't realise, I parked it in the garage when I got back on Sunday night, and I went to go to bring it here, and what it's covered in isn't just plain foam.
Oh, is it?
It's rather
It might have
smelly.
smelt the stand out of it.
You know, we didn't think smell-o-vision would appreciate that. So yeah.
No, good.
But
Thank
no,
you very
it's
much for
great to
coming
be
down.
here,
Like,
great show, and yeah.
really good. Yeah, I was very humbled yesterday, like, in the turnout, and even bigger today.
Yes.
And weather's going to be even hotter. So no, it should be good. Like,
Should be
shouldn't it?
great, yeah.
Should be
yeah.
good.
It's
So
good to be a representative of the TRF. You know, they're a good organisation.
Yeah.
They put a lot back into trail riding
Definitely.
in the parks.
and which one's yours here then? What you got?
I've got the CCM at the
Oh, I
end
saw
there,
you come in
the
this
GP
morning on
450,
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice bike. What year is that?
65.
Is she 65? Have you?
But it's a very comfortable bike to ride.
Yeah.
But it's not particularly heavy.
Yeah, it looks
weighs
nice and
about
light.
the same as a CRF 250.
Is it?
But the suspension's good on it. We do a coast-to-coast ride.
Yeah.
When we did it last year, we ended up at Morecambe, having done 2 days of trail riding to get across there. And I just rode back to the East Coast on it.
Good lad. Yeah, that's
and I
mint,
wasn't,
isn't it?
you know, if I'd have been on the Husqvarna,
Yeah, you'd have been feeling it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, good lad.
So,
No,
yeah.
brilliant. Really good.
These sort of things, anything goes really.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that with little knobblies on there. That's mint, isn't it? That's more my cup of tea. Yeah. Yeah. I can touch the floor on that. No, brilliant. I will. No, I'll have to give you a shout as soon as I get one.
Yeah.
So no, definitely. But no, that's great. No, thanks for coming down and putting on the display, like. Good lad. Well done, mate. Thanks very much. All right.
Enjoy.
Good. Thank you.
Hello, mate. You okay?
Yeah, good.
Good. And apparently, good response yesterday.
Yeah, very positive.
Lots of people interested
Particularly
in.
the people displaying cars.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. Well, you
so-
want both, don't you? You want the people to join up to the club, and you want people to do the run.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
as simple as that.
Exactly.
like, you know.
Yeah. No, it was good. It was good. Very positive.
And just tell us, just so we, so I know again, what date is the run, and roughly which area we're going.
Right. The run's on Sunday, the 1st of September. We've got a welcome dinner on the Saturday evening.
Yeah.
The theme is the Abbey Road Tour.
Yeah.
It starts in the village of Snainton on the Pickering-Scarborough Road, and they're going up across the Vale of Pickering up onto the Yorkshire Wolds,
Yeah.
skirting round towards Castle Howard, then across towards Ampleforth,
Ooh, tidy run.
up White Horse Bank
Oh, lovely.
by the
Sort them
Gliding
out.
Club, and then across to Revo Abbey,
Yeah.
through Helmsley, then up onto the moors
Beautiful.
where they'll have lunch,
Beautiful.
and then tour right up on the top of the moors and round back down to Hackness
Oh,
and Ayton and the finish. So it's
Fantastic.
140 miles.
wow.
How
How long is that anticipated to take?
Well, we've driven it in 4.5 hours,
Right.
but
Yeah.
obviously with
With the stops and the.
there's a
breaks.
morning breakfast roll and drink to start with. Then there's a coffee halt. Then there's a lunch halt. And then it's tea and refreshments when they get back to the finish.
It's going to be a full day by the time we finish.
Oh, absolutely. First car's away at 8:30,
Oh,
and we're looking maximum 60 cars.
brilliant.
Because at 1 minute intervals, that
Yeah.
gives us an hour's worth
Yep, that's right.
of cars.
Yep, that's it.
Travelling
And prize given at the end?
Yes, and clearly Mathewsons' involvement, part of it is
Fantastic.
sponsoring the awards,
Super.
which you will be judging at the start.
Oh, no pressure then.
No,
Yeah.
by
Yeah, well, we're-
their age categories.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we're taking part again as we did, I think, last year.
Yes.
Not too sure. Mark and myself, maybe. I'm not too sure.
Right.
But that's basically the event for the day, and it's so important to be involved with these events, because there's so many of these runs, these road runs and 3-day events or whatever it might be around the country and abroad, but there's not that many in our area. So, and we've got the most beautiful area to do it. Stuart's done the most beautiful route again, and it would be almost criminal to not join us. You'll have a fantastic day like we did last year. We finished at Eden Camp, I think, last year.
Yes,
We're
we
now
did.
finishing at Snayton, I think, this year.
Yeah.
And the camaraderie is just brilliant, and it's not expensive. This is the most important thing. It is not expensive. You don't need to take a mortgage out to do this event.
No. And what's interesting is there was a guy last year who came to Bangers and Cash Live from Nuremberg in
German
Germany,
guy, I remember.
Wolfgang, who couldn't make the tour, but he bought the tour pack from us. He arrived in the UK last week and did last year's tour on his own. And the report back from him has been absolutely brilliant. He loved it.
Wonderful.
And he came yesterday onto the stand
Oh, did he?
and introduced himself, and he's coming back again today.
Ah, lovely. I'd like to meet him if we can arrange that.
all the way from Nuremberg.
Absolutely marvellous.
And it just shows, the
Yeah.
level of interest that we can get.
This is what you get with classic vehicles, simple
Yeah.
as that. I don't know of another hobby that generates this sort of interest and like I say, camaraderie and involvement. It's just amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing
it is.
movement.
And he himself is a Citroen enthusiast.
Oh, well, never mind.
Because
He
he can't do this year's event either, but he's already ordered the pack because he's got a Citroen event in Poland
Right.
that weekend.
Oh, marvellous.
So
What
I've
a
told
character.
him that for next year he must come and actually do it.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, he is a true enthusiast. He is
Oh,
the man, isn't
absolutely.
he, by the sound of it,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we have another good day. Hope you get lots and lots of interest. Hope you
Yeah.
get lots of people sign up and expand the club.
Yeah, it's
Very
all
important.
the sign up is online,
Yeah.
and it's for historics, classics, and exotics. So obviously the MG, the Triumph 2000 fit into the classic category, and the Aston fits into the exotic category.
Yeah.
Anything pre-1950 we would put in the historic group.
Yeah.
So up to 1935 and then 35 to 50 are the two groups under the historics.
So I think you can gather by that just about every vehicle's welcome. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Up to 1990,
There you go.
and then anything exotic after that.
Fantastic. Lovely. Good. Well, you have a good day.
Yeah, right.
And
We'll
give me a
see you.
shout when Wolfgang is about.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will.
We're going to play a little game, winner stays on, see
Yeah.
which of these classic cars you prefer the most. So Ford Escort Mark 1 or Volkswagen Golf Mark 2?
That's a tricky one, that, because my most favourite car in my driving career is a Mark II Golf. So I'm going to throw a curveball and say Mark II Golf.
Nice. Volkswagen Golf Mark 2 or Rover Mini Cooper 2000?
Golf.
Volkswagen Golf Mark 2 or Porsche 911?
Golf.
Volkswagen Golf Mark 2 or Nissan Figaro?
Golf. I love a little Figaro. I do love a little Figaro, but hairdresser car, aren't they? Not for me.
Volkswagen Golf Mark 2 or MGB GT?
My second most favourite is a Golf.
Volkswagen Golf Mark 2 or the Land Rover Defender 90?
Oh, really? These are hard, these, aren't they? Defender.
Land Rover Defender 90 or Jaguar E-Type?
Ooh, well, they're a different spectrum, aren't they? Let's go with the E-Type then.
Jaguar E-Type or Ford Cortina Mark 2?
E-Type.
And Jaguar E-Type or Aston Martin DB5?
Ooh, probably still the E-Type.
Nice, there's our winner, thank you.
Well done.
Brilliant, thanks Paul.
Yeah, well, come over here, guys, and have a look at these. So, Paul touched on it on the stage yesterday, not the rally stage, the big stage over there, about the mini challenge, which is really this man's fault. So,
but also you were kind enough to support us this year, so the one great thing
we'll
is
continue to, mate, I'm sure.
We're so lucky.
Tell the lads just a bit about the background,
Yeah.
about your idea and where it's gone.
So
and what's it
I'm a very passionate person about rallying. Started 10 years ago, did Wales Rally GB, but always been a budget sort of person. I'm lucky enough to have, I've got a WRC Mini, so I can afford to have better rally cars, but I love this principle of budget rallying. So these cars, I bought this one for £7,000. I bought this one, the pink one, for 6,000. And my daughter, she's 17, she rallies the Mini Cooper, the R50, and this is the Cooper S, which is the R53. And it's a supercharged engine, 1600, produces around 200 brake horsepower, and it's competitive. But the point is, we're not competing against other people in the rally, we're competing against other Minis. So next Sunday, there's a rally in Bala in North Wales, and there's 12 Minis out, and we all compete against each other.
It's just a, well, it is in our world, it's just a very
accessible
way of starting the sport, isn't it? It is, and without going crazy on budgets. You know, crazy. Because some of these cars in here, guys, you'll spend more than that, and more than that, or double that, just on the gearbox. You know, just double that figure for one part on one of these cars in here. A front diff for one of these cars will be what that is cost as a complete unit. So, so not only is it financially affordable to more, which is the idea, and as Guy was saying, it's also, it's not how much money you've got is not going to make a lot of difference, really. You know, it's all about skill and drive, and so
these
it's
base
just
cars,
nicely controlled, isn't it? Really,
these base cars cost around £500. A Cooper is around £500. A Cooper S maybe 750 to 1,000. And then what you do, the engine is not touched on the Cooper. The engine on the Cooper S has a different pulley and a different intercooler. And then the suspension is changed. Suspension is very similar on both. It's BC suspension, very budget orientated, around £1,000. Then everything else is safety. There's a limited slip diff in them if you want. Roll cage, bucket seats, and you're in for about £6,000 to build them.
yeah, and you're off.
You're away, and you can't go and throw money at it. You can go and map the engine. It makes no difference on these cars. You know, you can go and map them. You can throw money if you want, but you don't come any faster.
And the idea being is, again, you don't need a big service crew. You don't need a massive van. You don't need a big entourage. You just literally, you can drive it to an event if you wish. You know, or obviously you just buy yourself a trailer and off you go. So all you need is a trailer and you're away, aren't you?
And it's a very social thing, so that's, that's the other thing. So
Yeah.
we've come together, 5 of us have come, 5 cars this week to the event. We had a barbecue last week, which was our summer social, and there was around 150 people there. You know, it's a very social thing, which is what motorsport is, but lots of people take it so seriously. We do take it seriously competing, but take it so seriously, it's a burden because it costs so much money. I
get more fun and enjoyment out of the social side of things now than I do actually competing. No, it's strange. Obviously with Jack, it's great. So Jack's like, "Oh, Dad, you ought to do it. You ought to do it. You ought to," because I think he feels a bit guilty. I say, "Jack, I love it. I'll organise the service vans and then get everyone going, and then I'll sort out some accommodation and food and all the rest of it. I love all that. And then the social thing, go and see faces and all the rest of it and chat. You go and enjoy yourself in the forest, just
and that's how we got involved with you guys, because last year Florence in the Pink Mini was doing juniors along with Charlie, and I used to jump in the car, the van, and have a chat in between the stages with Paul, and it was just, exactly.
Yeah. So now we're on here, which next year will have to change. It wants to be flipped. It wants to be white on green.
Okay.
When they're coming towards you to take a photograph, that
does it wash out? Does it?
Doesn't stand out. So next year they want to be flipped. They want to be a green background with white writing.
Like we got Glenbrook on the white. That's really interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It wants to be flipped.
Good.
But there you go. So that's a little bit of what if you want to start rallying on a budget, then and the social side of things and everything else that goes with it, it just ticks so many boxes. It really does. So there you go. Have a word with this man. Get one of them. Okay, mate. Thanks ever so much, mate. Thanks for a chat. Lovely job. Have a good day.
Hello. How are we?
Well, wonderful, thank you.
Did you have a good day yesterday?
I had a wonderful
Here, you better cap hold of that. Look, we want to do a bit of filming. Is that all right?
yeah,
Hey,
that's
get your
fine.
hair done. Get your hair done.
Yeah,
How was yesterday?
it was brilliant, thank
Really
you.
good?
Really good. The weather did help.
I know, to be fair, it got halfway through and I thought, here we go. There's a few clouds coming over, but it wasn't too bad, was
No,
it?
It was a brilliant day, absolutely. And so many people enjoyed themselves. My husband and son came and admired every single car. I think they could have purchased nearly every one.
Get carried away a bit. I
Yes.
think we got about 100 more today, so it looks even busier.
Oh,
So it should be good,
wonderful.
shouldn't it?
That's really good.
Good.
Really
Got some
good.
lovely selection of bits as well, haven't you?
Thank you.
Lovely. Good. All right then.
Have a good
Right,
day.
catch up with you later. Thank you.
Bye, thank you.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are you, mate? All right. Good lad. Here, cap hold of that. Good day?
We had an excellent day yesterday.
Good.
We've had a very good start this morning, so
Brilliant.
it's looking
The sun's
right. You know,
shining.
the sun is
Puts
shining.
everyone a smile
We,
on
we
the
did
face.
keep getting those little showers yesterday that caused us a bit of bother, having to drag stuff in and then
Yeah,
drag
I
it back
bet.
out again.
Yeah,
but
I
no, good.
Good, well, you don't have to worry about seeing the stage, do you, from here? You've got plenty to choose from.
And the crowd have been delightful.
Good, well
Yeah.
done, mate. I'm glad you had a good day. Thank
Enjoy
you
the
very
rest of
much.
your-
Have a good morning.
Beautiful. Come all the way to London to see you.
Have you?
Yeah.
Blimey,
See
you set off early then. You would
see
have
your
got out of bed
granddad.
that early.
I see your granddad outside. Got a photo with him.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's made
brilliant.
me day.
Good
yeah.
lad. When did you arrive then?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
But I couldn't get a ticket for yesterday. They were sold out.
Oh, blimey.
So
Oh, good
just
lad.
as
Where
well
you
we
in
had a
today?
bit. Yeah, very
Good lad.
nice.
Where are you stopping?
In the Russell Hotel
Where's that?
in
Scarborough?
Scarborough.
Oh, good lad. Oh, spot
Yeah,
on.
very
That's all right
nice.
then, mate,
Very
yeah.
nice hotel. Nice
good, good.
people. Very nice. First time I've ever been to the North.
Good lad.
Lovely that
You like
Scarborough.
it?
Beautiful. Yeah,
Good lad.
really, really
Well done.
beautiful.
Well, thank you ever so much for coming down.
Thank you.
All right,
Thanks
mate.
for talking to me.
Good lad.
Thank
No
you
problem at
much.
all.
Have a nice one.
Good lad. Thanks for. Oh, don't worry about that. Good lad. Here, cap hold of that. We've got to speak into that bit, Mike. Having a good day?
Aye, not
Good
too
morning.
bad, aye.
Sun shining?
Yes.
How was yesterday?
It was good, a good day apart from the bit rain. Other
Yeah,
than that,
there
it
was a
great.
little bit. Everyone
Spot
said
on.
the same. Like, I had to pull some bits in from.
Yeah, we just had to
from
shove the
stalls.
boxes in a bit just to...
Good lad. You got some lovely bits, haven't you? These
Yeah,
round
there's
bits are
a-
good there, though.
There's a variety of stuff for
Yeah,
everybody's
yeah.
taste.
Good lad. Sold a bit yesterday, like?
Not too bad.
Good.
Steady
That's all
away,
right, mate, innit?
steady away.
Good, good, good. Should be another good day today, I think.
Fingers crossed.
Good lad.
Fingers
Good.
crossed.
Spot on. Thanks for coming down.
Cheers.
All right, mate.
Look
Good
after
lad.
yourself.
You too. She's hiding. She's hiding. Come here. Come here. Hey, get hold of this. Get hold of this. How are you? All right.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you better cap hold of that,
Oh, I
though.
don't want to speak.
Give over. Get in front of the camera. Good. Good day.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
You guys were here yesterday, like?
Yeah,
Yeah, spot on.
Yeah.
Sun's shining.
It is. That makes all the difference.
It
yeah.
does, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
does,
Hopefully
yeah.
another good day today.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's going to be hot day. I know. I need to get the cap on. You've been selling a few bits, like?
Yeah, we keep chucking away, yeah.
Good lad. Got some
Yeah,
lovely models
good.
on go.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Right, well, I'll leave you to it then. I can tell you're not a fan of this. Morning. How are we, sir? All right? Good lad. Thanks for being here.
Excellent.
Having a good day?
Pleasure. Yes.
Were you about yesterday?
Oh, I was there all day yesterday.
Oh, long day on it, long day. I was ready to get into bed, like, yeah. Good. No, that's all right. Spot on.
Nope,
Another good day today.
Fingers crossed for another good day. The weather seems to be on fine.
It
on
does.
Side with us.
A lot more people about as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Blimey. I know it was a bit scary, really, looking out from that stage and just seeing a sea of people right to the back of the field. It was a bit surreal.
Yeah.
But no, brilliant. Well, thanks for coming down.
Yep.
All right.
And our helicopters just landed as
I know,
well.
I see. Yeah, you were obviously had a little bit of drama yesterday, did we? I see it go up and down a few times.
Yeah, it's been tasked to be here, and then
Obviously
as,
on
as
call.
and when it goes out on jobs, it goes. So yeah, so it went out to 2 incidents yesterday. So
Good.
we'll,
There you go.
in one sense, hopefully nobody needs us
Hopefully
today.
today, hopefully not today. But no, we appreciate everything you do.
No,
All right.
pleasure.
Well
Take
done.
care.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
good day.
much. You too, mate. All right, fella. Should be a good day, I think.
I can imagine it will be, won't it?
Yes,
I
yeah,
hope
I'm all right.
so.
Were you here yesterday?
No, not yesterday. Just came down today from Newcastle.
Oh, have you? What are you in? You showing a car or just
Nah,
here
just
for
come
the day?
down and have a look about.
Good man. Oh, spot on. Well, thanks for coming down.
But I might put a wagon in shortly.
Oh, good luck. What you got?
An old company truck, you know.
Have you?
Aye, with a DI engine, a really out tight.
Oh, good lad. Yeah.
Wants a bit more welding done to it, you know what I mean? But kid can't finish it, he's got cancer. So, and I can't weld, so.
Good lad. Thank you very much.
So far, so good, of course. You know, I think there's been a bit of traffic chaos to get here, from what I can gather. I mean, it didn't bother me a lot. I was here. I feel like I'm living here. So I had Thursday night, Friday night. No, I maybe went home Thursday night. I can't remember now. But anyway, I had Friday night, and I've had Saturday night. I had a shower in my lorry last night, which I say is a thing because it's the first shower I've had in my truck. So
really?
yeah. So I managed to get some hot water out of it and whatnot, which was good. And yeah, I think the turnout of people is overwhelming, to be quite honest. So there is, I think, we've just snuck out the back door here, so it doesn't actually look that busy right at this second, does it? But you know, it's people are all trying to huddle in the shade. Look, but yeah, the you know, the level of interest is unbelievable, really. So that's good, yeah. So I don't know, yeah, you look over there and it's all just moving, isn't it? Just people everywhere. So yeah, no, it's great. We'll have a word with Malton Motor Club, eh? God, you're all right in here, aren't you?
Nice in here.
In it? How are you finding it?
Good.
Speaking to that, look.
When
Oh, he's a natural, look. Look at that.
When are you going to do a bit of brotherly
Wheel change?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to embarrass you. It's,
He won't embarrass me, but he's your brother in embarrassing.
I might have a go later on, but I'm due back over there shortly.
I know you're all busy. Want your lad and Jack maybe?
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah,
that's what you
wherever
want.
they are, so,
Yeah. It's
we'll get them down.
maybe later on this afternoon
Yeah,
we maybe
we'll
have a
get
little
them down.
competition happening. Yeah, exactly.
'Cause everybody wants a bit of you, don't they?
They do, mate. They do. It's hard to get around. You know, we just snuck round the back way there quick.
Yeah.
So we could just get out and just have a chat with one or two guys. You know. So yeah, you having a good day though?
Yeah, it's good, man. Yeah,
Spot on.
Really good, really good. It's plenty of folks here.
Yes. A bit of interest.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, a lot of interest. And as I said, we've had a few people yesterday on that.
There you go. There's two lads there that want to have a go at it. Look, Harry and whoever the other lad is. I'm not too sure. Harry,
We'll get it.
do that wheel change, you two.
Gonna get them now.
You two. Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, you take that.
Here you are, we got a little job for you, a little competition. Sorry. There you go. Get an end each, look. Hang on, easy there with time in a minute, just a minute. There we go. Hang on. Hey, Mark.
How are you doing?
Hey, we're all right. We've got two lads here. They are. Where's your time, Mark?
I did it yesterday. I did my time yesterday.
All right, okay. Oh, we're not allowed that.
No.
Free beer for the winner, Harry. Free beer for the rest of the day, he says. Who's going to win then?
Who's your money on?
Well, I don't know because I don't know this lad.
Oh, dark horse.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Are you worried? Are you
A bit.
Right. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, come on, guys. We've got, always doing the fingers, taking the wheel looks off. Spinning on there. Yeah, we're going out this side. We're on our second wheel on this side. We're on this side. Natural, this lad.
Oh, you what? Oh, he ain't daft, that lad.
To tell you, you're a bit behind. It's going all right so far.
Only thing I haven't seen is a torque wrench. Where's torque wrench?
Two looks off. How are we doing your side, Joe?
You can go and talk them nuts up in a minute.
Oh, I got a torque wrench built in.
Oh, does it click?
Yeah,
every minute?
well. Oh, he's off, he's off. Oh, he's off.
Bloody hell, this is going in. Does this one work for you as well?
No.
And he's just wearing your t-shirt?
He's my brother-in-law's lad.
Oh, right, you were just
nephew.
then, didn't
Be
you?
a nephew,
You
wasn't it?
couldn't decide who he was?
No, nephew. No. We're related somewhere down the line.
I think you need to sack him.
He's not a bad lad. No, he's all right. He's all right.
He's better than
Well, is he?
Is it? Well, this
Is he though?
This is...
Come on, Harry lad!
So when you're bringing Charlie over for a go?
Maybe later on.
You and him could have a go.
We could.
Father and
It's
son.
going to be close. It's going to be close.
Get your hands on top of wheel.
So they have to be tight.
Would you take that axle down the road?
You need to hold your tongue a bit better. It goes on better.
Stick your tongue out.
Tongue out. Always works.
Yeah, stick your tongue out. It'll work much better. Go on, Harry. Go on, lad. Go on.
One more to do, come on.
Oh, we're done.
Oh!
That might be safer.
What time was...
So,
Hand on top.
what's your name, sir? Isaac. So Isaac's got a 142.
We've got 152 over here.
152.
Oh.
Well, they haven't worried our leaders anyway.
No, they haven't worried them. Look at that.
We had 103 yesterday, best time.
Did
Somebody
ya?
came today,
59?
Yeah, but look below.
58.
56.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Paul, have a go.
Oh, no, I mustn't in this shirt. I'm wearing my Sunday shirt.
We'll lend you a shirt.
Yeah,
We'll lend you a shirt, you can do it.
We'll maybe have a go later on.
I
We'll
think you
maybe
should
have a
come,
little
yeah.
go later
Yeah,
on.
when, you know,
We'll hold you to that.
we'll hold you
Yes,
to that one.
yes.
Yeah,
It's like someone said, it's getting all four of you together at the same time, which
I
is
know.
pretty impossible.
It
I
is,
think.
isn't it? We'll wait while a bit later and the crowd's a bit lower and then
Yeah,
we'll have a
that's
go.
right. I think that's what we need to do, mate. Yeah.
That'll do, won't
Right.
it? Well done.
We'll hold you to that. We'll
Good
see you
boy.
later.
Thanks for your time. Well done.
We do you this one then.
No, this is Alan's.
Oh, right, got it.
Ours is a little further down.
Which is
there.
yours? Yes. Yeah, that's it, yeah. All right. Well, are you ready to go? Yeah, well, here we have Nissan Figaro. Concept car or whatever, what would you call them?
Special, I suppose.
Special?
Yeah, so the designer who did it did 4 cars.
Right.
There was the Peo, the BE1, the Escargot and the Figaro. And this,
Right.
I think, was the last one that I designed.
Right.
Originally there was only going to be a few thousand, but they made 20,000 in the end, all
Did
in
they
Japan.
really?
Yeah.
Mainly what, for overseas market, American market?
No, Japanese.
Japanese?
Only. Yeah,
Oh.
but at one stage it was about 6,000 in UK.
Right.
So if you want one, Middle England, where to pick it up.
Yeah, oh, how about that? Yeah, lovely colours, aren't they?
Yeah,
Nice
so
pastel colours.
I think there's some debate whether they're to represent the different seasons or gemstones, but there's Topaz Mist, which I don't think we've got one here today.
Yeah.
Oh, there is one. Lapis Grey, Emerald Green and Pale Aqua, which is a slightly
So
different
4
variant.
colours?
Yeah, 4 colours. And then there's obviously custom colours as well, for pink and black.
You can imagine we've sold an awful lot at auction.
Oh, yeah.
The problem we had with them, up until fairly recently, everyone knew exactly what they were worth.
Yeah.
You know, if you went into a pub and shouted out how much is a Figaro worth, someone would turn around and say 4.5 grand or 5.5 grand. Same money if they were in nice condition, weren't they?
Yeah.
And then of course they've started becoming a little bit sort of older and people a bit more used to them, and condition deteriorated, which then brought them all the way down to 1,500 quid or whatever it might be, you know. But we've sold them as much as 8,000 quid.
I think that's the trick, is the owners club does a brilliant job, and they do have a really good price guide on there. But I think, particularly post-COVID, but then like you said, now they're getting to 30-something years old.
Yeah.
The variance in the quality of them, because you can't. The interior might be mint, but the engine might need redoing, or vice versa, or the bodywork might need a lot of work on it. So it is tricky to value them, but
it is.
It's priceless. It was a present for my wife for the wedding. So
your one's down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is your one. Right. And tell me the story behind this. Why did you buy one?
Just before lockdown, I lost my dad, and Alan said, I'll look for you. I wanted a fig for many years, and he said, I'll look for you a fig. And he found one in Worcester, drove it home, and then lockdown happened. So he had a project.
Right.
So he spent
So you've been through it? Have you? Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it? Made a lovely job of it. Really nice. Yeah, it must be one of the nicest ones around, I would think.
Well, I think so, but I'm a bit biased.
You're a bit biased, obviously, yeah. See, the bit I like about them, they're like sort of, we call them retro cars, really. But I like the automatic and the power steering. That's fantastic, isn't it?
Well, it's got air conditioning, power steering, everything.
Yeah.
Electric windows.
Yeah. Aircon don't bother me in the least. Electric windows don't bother me. Central locking's quite nice, I think, but the power steering and the automatic, I think, is just wonderful. Isn't it? So easy to drive. They're lovely.
That's becoming expensive now.
Yeah.
You can't get them anymore.
No. And there's a few specialists about that have been working with them, haven't they, for quite some time and what have you. Are they still going? Are they still selling?
Yeah, there's a couple of specialists that deal in Booker Motors and Figaro shop.
Yeah.
And then they're starting to manufacture parts.
Have they?
Themselves, getting manufactured.
Right.
Yes, it seems like pistons.
And we in the trade assume that they're sort of based on a micro floor pan. Am I right in thinking that? Yeah.
Yes.
But mechanically, quite a bit different, aren't they?
It's a FK10 engine. It's 1 litre turbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the engine, it's a variant. I think the block's the same, but the pistons, the crank, and the conrods are different.
Right.
Obviously, this is turbocharged, but yeah, the suspension's micro. A lot of the floor plan, as you say.
Yeah.
So it's only really when you get to the trim bits or the individual bits, but a lot of them interchangeable. So a slight difference is I think the master cylinder's slightly different, but we've got a micro one on ours, and it works absolutely fine. So.
Which explains their reliability, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah,
Let's
for
face
sure.
it, micro is one of the most reliable cars in the world. It's only when you start bolting on the fussy bits that you're going to have some problems, aren't you? But in basic form, you can't beat a micro, and it can't go wrong.
No, they're relatively bomb-proof. It's just rust. Like as long as you keep on top of it, like any car of this age, then it'll be absolutely fine. And it'll
Did you have to renew the interior?
Yes, we have the new leather. Panels have been painted.
Yeah. And do you?
The barn find, so it was a mess when it
Oh,
came.
was it?
Oh,
Right. And can you buy the seat covers, or do you have them made?
a gentleman covers
You
them, doesn't he?
can do both. There's a guy who works for the club, who's a member of the club, who's called Steve, and he actually does the interiors.
Right.
At about half price, you can get them at other specialists.
That's handy, isn't it?
But you can clean them up quite nicely. You can get a kit and clean them all up.
Conlise them up.
You've done yours, haven't you?
Yeah,
So the spares backup is good then.
Yeah, for sure.
So there's no reason why these shouldn't stay on the road forever.
If the garage.
The garage, Well, you've got the tin worms a problem, isn't it?
Lots of people are breaking them now.
Yeah,
And in
shame.
London, because of the ULEZ, they're getting rid of them because you
Yeah.
only need to get off your own drive and you start paying.
Yeah, that's sad, that, isn't it? Because they were really popular in London, weren't they? I mean, they're ideal little commuter car. You know. This is lovely.
We've been to Luxembourg and Italy, people come from Holland, all over Europe, we've got them.
Really? They're just lovely. How many produced? 20,000?
20,080 or something like that.
And how many are left, Cav, would you say?
No one knows for sure, but I can't imagine there'd be 10,000. There's probably only 8,000 in the world. A lot went to America because of the 25-year import rule. Duncan Imports, I think, currently have about 200 in stock. They just bought them like no one's business.
And they're roughly double the price in America than they are here.
Yeah.
Are they really?
So that kind of skewed the prices as well, because as soon as people realised they could export them, the Americans were going crazy for them.
I can imagine that. And being a home market car, the right-hand drive, all of them. Yeah. Which suits us down to the ground, obviously.
There's a couple of folk who've converted. I think somebody in Germany and maybe somebody in France has converted them to left-hand drive. A huge project, and fair play to them for doing it.
And manual.
Yeah, the manual conversion. So
Really?
you can just go get a gearbox out of a K10 Micra and stick it in. Drill. I think there's actually the firewall. I think there's actually a in the pressing where the hole would go for the clutch pedal, but they just never drilled it because it's the same firewall as a K10. So
amazing, just absolutely wonderful little car. I remember them coming onto the market, and we didn't really quite know what we got. To be fair, they were regarded a bit of a hairdresser's car. You know, they really were, weren't they?
I don't like driving it through.
No, I know. Yeah.
The line at the flowers.
Yeah. And the most dangerous one to drive would be that one, wouldn't it? Really, you know.
But it's mostly down to one guy, Derek Champion, back in the day, him and his wife. They were the original kind of people who caught on to importing them.
Right.
Then there's a really old Top Gear, like pre-Clarkson Top Gear episode with, I forget the name, but the producer guy, and he goes to buy one, and he basically has to make Derek Champion's wife like him, otherwise she won't sell him one.
Really?
Yeah.
Sell it, would you?
No, it's quite funny. So you can still look it up online, the video. But
amazing history. There can't be many cars that can boast that sort of history. It's just amazing, isn't it? So I'm pleased you're here today. Thanks ever so much for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Lovely line-up. And we've got all the colours, haven't we? And we've even got, obviously, an aftermarket colour.
Yeah.
The yellow one.
Oh, have we? Oh, lovely. I love yellow. I love you. Oh, yes, I see it. Yeah. Well, have a good day. Enjoy yourself.
And you.
And I hope the weather will hold out and you can leave all this open, can't you? Brilliant job. Thanks ever so much for that.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Right then, guys, here we go.
All right.
Brilliant set this morning. Obviously, you've hold on to that.
Thank you.
No, absolutely smashed it. I see all the crowd dancing. I had a little boogie backstage, but you weren't watching. So, no, really good. But first time here.
First time here, yeah, it is actually, yeah. So it's a cracking crowd, isn't it? Obviously, yeah. Just
good turnout.
You can't beat a crowd full of petrol heads and like a 28-degree sunny day. That's just a beautiful mix. Yeah,
good stuff, innit? So what are you expecting this afternoon? You're going on again?
Back on very shortly. So yeah, a few more tunes, bit of a mix of everything as well. So try and get some more moves going on.
Yeah. And how many times out a year are you guys out?
Too many.
Too many.
Far too many.
Nice and positive drummer here.
That's
You
it.
can see, he's really
Yeah.
he's bursting with enthusiasm.
That's it.
Probably like 80 to 100 probably times a year.
As much as that?
So like a few corporate things, a few weddings, parties, that kind of thing. So a bit of everything really.
Hopefully get you back next year as well then.
That would be beautiful.
That'd be good,
that'd
wouldn't
be,
it? Oh, brilliant.
more than happy.
And where will everyone find you on social media and bits and pieces?
They can check us out if you enjoy the music. It's at Warning Tones on Instagram. Basically Warning Tones on all socials. You'll find us. Yeah, you'll track us down. That'll be great.
Lad. Well, thank you very much for a good performance this morning. Really good.
Man.
I know.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, appreciate it.
We'll be dancing in a minute.
Thank you. Back at it. Yeah, cheers.
Well done, mate. Spot on.
Let's start off, I think, with rallying if we can, because tell us, Dave, how rallying's become a big part of what Mathewsons do.
Well, as a kid, it was something that I loved and followed and went everywhere. My dad and my uncle used to rally back in the day, back in Cortina days. Not that I can remember too much of that, but when we were when we were little and younger, we used to come up to North Yorkshire and watch the RAC rally, stay at the local hotel at the Everleigh at Hackness, where we live now, around the corner. So that was the highlight of my year, really, was having, you know, a week up in Yorkshire watching the RAC, and just loved it. And my first car was a rally car, a Talbot Sunbeam, which I changed the engine, changed the suspension, changed the body kit, put arches on it, forest arches on it, all that palaver. Yeah, just something that I've always loved, really. So,
is there a way into rallying? Does it have to come from above? Does it have to come from your dad?
no, I don't think it does. I had 10 or 15 minutes earlier on with the crew talking to Guy over with the mini stand. So we part sponsor as a family. We part sponsor the mini challenge over there, which is an entry level into rallying, into motorsport. So we had a chat over there. Guy, he sponsors it as well and he organises it. So no, it doesn't have to be. No, so £5,000-6,000 gets you a competitive little mini into the mini challenge. Yeah, it's all controlled. It's not how much money you've got. It's, you know, it's just, and you can go out and have just as much fun as you can in one of those lovely 6R4s.
So whilst this was kind of your boyhood passion, was it the same for you, Paul? Was it a shared?
Yeah, I think, yeah, very much so. I think, yeah, it's we've always just had a bit of an interest in motorsport, and I think rallying's probably at the top of the tree. I would think, certainly for me, and yeah, I think it was going to be a natural progression as and when. You know, we had to go years and years ago, didn't we? In the 90s, with a little Skoda. And we did a bit, and then kids came along and
run out of money.
Run out of money, yeah. Well, the kids come along. Certainly for you, the kids, and me, a mortgage, and then you run out of money, and so you shelve it for a year or two, and I'm pleased to say now that we picked it up really for our boys, haven't we? You know, Charlie and Jack here, they're doing it really. You know, you and me are just messing around, aren't we? But
I think I speak for both of us when I say we get just as much enjoyment.
Absolutely. I get as much pleasure watching Charlie scoot about and indeed Jack scoot about as I do scooting about. So no, the long way it continue, really.
So Jack, when did you realise that it was kind of your thing?
Last night.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when everyone told him.
I don't really know, really. I've been wanting to do it since a young age, and again, it was sort of busyness with work and everything, and other commitments. And then, obviously, I'm fairly new to it. My first event was last year, towards the end of last year, on the Malton Forest Rally, what we both did. And I think, yeah, as soon as you get that one event under your belt, it gets very addictive. Yeah. Straight away it was like, I can't wait till the next one. Just from
until
there.
The week before.
Until the week before.
Then your bum goes.
Nervous.
Well, your bum goes.
I was surprised. I don't think I asked Charlie yesterday, but I was surprised yesterday when you said how nervy you got about it.
I'm dreadful. Yeah, I'm in a right ass. Like week before a rally. Yeah, I get myself right worked up. Yeah, and then I'm on the start line. And they're counting down from 10 and legs shaking, so I've got to knock it back into neutral and give it a go. Honestly, I'm a nightmare. But yeah.
Oh yeah, when you're on the start line, you're like,
terrible.
You're like, hang on a minute.
What is it excited or nervous?
No, nervous. No, I don't want to smash his car up. I get a right telling off when I got back. So keep the car straight. So no, it's great fun though, and the end of the day, when you have got a straight car and not a bad, half decent result, it makes it all worthwhile. Like, yeah, you get the biggest.
Let's be fair. 200 yards off the start line, and the adrenaline takes over, and the nervousness disappears, doesn't it? And you're away in your own little bubble, aren't you? And it's great.
Just driving.
And then exactly right. Yeah,
I don't know how you're so chill. He's the most relaxed driver I've ever met. He's just like, whatever.
To be fair, Charlie's a little bit like that anyway, isn't it? Not always entirely sure he's awake.
Heading too hard. Not awake. I'm still asleep now.
Yeah. Do you not get nervous, Charlie?
Not as a rule, no. I think I was nervous for my first ever one. I was nervous for my first ever one, in the very last stage of last year's championship, because I had to finish it to win it. And I was just like Jack, sat on the start, my leg was going. But other than that,
I was sat in the van and my leg was going.
Yeah. I think we all had a bit, yeah.
Of course, there is a thing we know motorsport. It can take over time, of course it can. And I know you haven't got a lot of time, because you're busy. And it can take over money, and nobody's got an ever-ending pot of money. How do you square the circle with the fact that you've got to run Mathewsons?
Well, I don't know really, we just make it work, don't we? Obviously we have a lot of late nights in the garage, Charlie the same, so obviously work comes first, it has to.
The only time it interferes with work, Toby, is when an event or a scrutineer is on a Friday. So we do have to, and that's changed just lately. You know, this last year or two. It used to be Saturday, Sundays, so not too bad. But there's a lot of events now, isn't there, where it's Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
Which does mean that we have to get off on a Friday. But it just all it means is we just do the extra day, Monday to Thursday. You know, so first and foremost, work has got to take priority, unfortunately, and we've got to get that. That's it. And then this has to fit in around what we do. Simple as that, really. But we've never been a family of 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and when we never will be. So we just go the extra mile during the week. You know, it's not unusual for us to do 60, 70, 80 hours a week. And then you still feel guilty about going out on the Friday. You've just done, 20 days in a row, God knows how many hours, done everything, and then you're driving away on Friday dinner time, feeling as guilty as can be. As guilty as can be. But I had a bit of a moment, my birthday, a bit of a milestone really, my 40th. A couple of years ago now, and I just thought, 50 in it, and I got to 50, and I just thought, you know what, I've worked, I think, quite hard all my life, and now it's a little bit of time for me, really. How are we doing, mate?
All right, mate. Tej, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate. Dave, are you okay?
Yeah.
Mint Joe, thanks ever so much. I don't know if this is going to work out. We floated the idea just now. Well, it's your fault.
Yeah.
I'm blaming you. We were going to obviously auction off a shirt that we've all signed on the rest of it. I thought, what better way of doing it is get you guys, if you're on the ground, to come up and see the crowd and and all the rest of it, and whoever wants to have a go, you mate.
I'll do it. I've got the air for it, I think.
So we'll get you mic'd up, and then I'll just go and help you, but you can just auction it off to them, can't you?
Yeah, sounds good to me, mate.
And go from there. Is that all right?
Yeah, it's good.
I think that'll work really well. I think it'll be good for everyone, won't it? Yeah. The only worrying thing is, like, some of these lads have got faces for radio, haven't they? Not TV.
Yeah. Maybe these three.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll sound.
Exactly. But we'll see what we can do. We've got a makeup department at the back there, so a bit of luck they'll make them look half tidy. So we'll give you a shout in a bit. And yeah, if you're on the ground and it still works out, the auction officially starts at 2. And if you aren't the ground here landed, lads, and maybe do it straight away before just in case you get a call out.
Yeah.
Is that all right then?
That's fine, yeah.
You're a superstar.
No worries, Dave.
Thanks ever so much.
See you,
I'll
mate.
see you in a bit. Okay. How are you, mate? You all right? Christ, mate, we go back a bit, me and this lad.
bloody do.
I'll get us all in here, look.
Tell me all about it.
So, I didn't even see you were in there, mate. I should have gone.
Yeah.
So, cop hold of that, mate. Look, do a bit. For God's sake, don't sing. So, we've just had you probably know what's happening now. We've just had a word with the guys down there. We're going to auction off a T-shirt, obviously, for the charity later on. And I thought, what better way to do it than to get them lads that are in that chopper doing it?
Yeah.
So providing they're on the floor and they're not called out, we're gonna try and hit it at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
When we start doing the auction.
Very good.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
So I think we'll give them a shout, and if they can come up there and do that, I think that's going to go down well. Okay. Mint job. Brilliant job. Thanks ever so much. Oh yeah, go on then. This is your bag, mate. Tell them how it works. Yeah, tell them how it works.
Yorkshire Ambulance is an independent charity. We've got no government funding. We rely on people like Mathewsons that have supported us for many years, haven't you? With the shops, and we get lots of cars coming in as well, don't we?
Yeah.
There's one good story that I do remember. A fella pulled up in an MG.
Was that the little MGF, the little
Little
convertible
MGF,
one?
That's the one. He pulled up, brought all the documents in, give them to the office, didn't he? And he said, I want you to auction this off for the Yorkshire Ambulance. And he got on a bus and went home.
I know. Great, isn't it?
So...
Yeah. And to be fair, the bus was probably more reliable than the MGF, right? But even
over
so...
the years, you've raffled off quite, you've auctioned off.
We always try and do something, don't we?
There was a track to it. We had an helmet pinched once from a mission.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, can you believe that? Can you believe that someone's going to pinch one of those guys' helmets when it's on the ground?
The helicopter was on the ground.
It's just like, really?
Somebody pinched the helmet, and then the old guy down near Goal donated a tractor to us.
He did,
didn't he? We raffled off to replace one of the helmets. So the support that we get is just phenomenal.
Fortunately, there's a lot more of that than there is the other, isn't there?
There is,
but like you say, what goes through someone's head to nick the guy's helicopter helmet? I mean, Jesus, honestly. I mean, what's locking up, doesn't he, really?
He does.
But anyway, there you go. So no, we try and do as much as we can. can, mate, don't we?
We do, you do,
Good,
yep.
Mint job. And we'll catch you a bit later on.
Brilliant.
Mint job. Thanks ever so much.
Dave.
Thanks for chatting, mate. All the best. See you a bit later. Cheers, man. See you later, mate. See you later.
Hello, how are you?
They said, who can I have a chat with? I said, I know just the fella. I know just the man. Anthony's got my car polished up ready for me.
Yeah,
hasn't
just
you?
ready for him.
That's it.
Huh?
Good lad.
What
You
do
got
you
a mic
reckon?
on? Oh,
Yeah, it's
spot
on,
on.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go, look.
Huh?
Anthony, we've got our R5 Proto down there. I don't know, it was my fault really, I messed the gearbox up, didn't I? And
Well, you did a bit of a job on it.
I did a little bit of it.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of drama, and anyway, Anthony, bless him, helped me. Well, you did all of it, really. Between you and Jake, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Put a new Drent sequential gearbox in it for me. And as I was there, this was in Anthony's garage, and now he's trying to sell me it.
Which I think will go well with a change of colour.
Yeah, that's what
I think it looked white, good in white and
bangers
green.
and cash on it.
And bangers
I
and
know.
cash down there.
No, it's good. Right-hand drive as well. Obviously, a lot of these are left, aren't they?
Yeah, and your dad's been sat in it this morning.
Has he,
I
have you
managed
got
to get him in.
Oh, I'll nudge him on a bit then.
I managed to get him in.
Yeah, well, it'll be cheap anyway, won't it? So,
Oh yeah, it's just everything's cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's cheap.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
yeah.
no, it should be good, like.
Yeah.
And this one then, just tell us, this is the 2-litre version, isn't it?
Yeah, this was. There's only 5 left of this version of car.
Right.
Which is called an R5 Plus. So it's a 2-litre engine in, and it's on paddle shift gear change as well. And this is the only one. I think there's only 5 left, and this is the only one that's right-hand drive that's left in the R5 Plus.
Quite a rare car.
Yeah, quite a rare car, really, in that respect.
Yeah, no, she looks lovely, mate.
It does.
Well done.
Like I say, in white and green, it would look absolutely
Listen
fantastic.
to you.
You need to progress, Jack. You
I
need to
do.
progress.
I keep patting him. I'm like, Dad,
You know.
we need to get one. We need to get one. I got a bit more overtime to do yet, like, can't I?
Well,
But
a little bit.
We'll get there.
He did say that he said he would buy it.
Yeah, right.
If I ran it for a year,
Is that it?
including tyres, fuel, and all the rest
Is
of
that
it.
it?
Yeah.
That's not a bad deal, is it? Yeah, I'll go with that.
Not a good deal for me, but yeah. I mean,
Good lad. No, I appreciate you coming down and bringing it. Like, I know you're flat out at work, so no, it means a lot. No, good lad.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers,
Catch you
Jack.
later on.
Yeah.
Right, so Derek, we're going to play a game of Winner Stays On, the classic cars. We're gonna
That
see
sounds
which one you
interesting,
prefer out of
yeah,
these.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
start
far
with
away.
Ford Escort Mark 1 versus a Volkswagen Golf Mark 2.
Oh, Escort Mark 1 every day.
Ford Escort Mark 1 over Rover Mini Cooper 2000.
Oh, Escort Mark 1.
Ford Escort Mark 1 or a Porsche 911.
Escort Mark 1.
Ford Escort Mark 1 or a Nissan Figaro.
It's got to be an Escort Mark 1. As much as I love the Figaro, it's got to be a Mark 1.
Escort Mark 1 or MGB GT.
Oh, God. A real close run thing, but Escort Mark 1.
Might go all the way with that one here.
Yeah.
Ford Escort Mark 1 or a Land Rover Defender 90.
Oh, no question. Escort Mark 1.
Ford Escort Mark 1 or a Jaguar E-Type.
Got to be E-Type.
Jaguar E-Type or Ford Cortina Mark 2.
E-Type.
And finally, Jaguar E-Type or Aston Martin DB5.
E-Type.
There's our winner, thank you.
There you go.
Brilliant, thanks Derek.
All right.
Day 2, what a fantastic turnout of cars. So we'll start just by asking you guys, so we're halfway through day 2 of Bangers and Cash Live. How's it going, chaps?
I think it's going very, very nicely, really. You know, weather is it couldn't be better, could it? Let's be honest. And yeah, I think all in all, brilliant day so far.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, everyone seems very happy. I've been out and among our visitors, and they've been great. Yeah, everyone's enjoying it so far, I'm sure. It's a bit of a problem getting in. I know. What can we do about that? It's the A64 that's the problem. Notoriously been the problem forevermore. But other than that, everyone's been very happy and seem to be in a jovial mood. So yeah, I'm very pleased about it.
Perfect. So obviously this session is very much focused on buying and selling classic cars. You guys have bought more classic cars than I've had hot dinners, so you guys know your stuff. So we'll ask a couple of questions to try and get some real expertise for those of you who might be thinking about buying a classic car. And we'll start by asking you guys a question. So just to the audience, so hands up those of you who've got a classic car. So yeah, quite a few. So this is very much for those of you who might not have a classic car, maybe thinking about getting one for the first time. It's this is a real sort of deep dive into how what the best way of doing it is, and obviously the Mathewsons, they've done it before. They've had their hands burn on some cars. They've had some great successes with others. So let's talk through the hows of how that happens. So we'll start with the you guys were selling cars yesterday, obviously, in the show's live auction. Were there any sort of particular success stories or ones that you thought might have done a bit better or more or not as well as you thought?
Success story. No, I think they all finished off around where we expected, David. I think, as I said yesterday, I have to obviously say it again because not everyone was here yesterday, were they? But the industry's changed so much in the last few months, so we've had to realign everything. So no, I think we were about where we should be. Yeah. I think we should.
And that's interesting because you talk about sort of the industry realigning. Is that prices or the way people are buying?
Yes, values, prices. Yeah. So we talk about COVID, don't we, and the problems that brought from out to our industry. It brought silly prices for whatever reasons, loads of different reasons, obviously. But prices just went crazy, and there was obviously going to be a day of reckoning, and it came in a very short space last year. So in October, November last year, just before Christmas, for whatever reason again, all of a sudden we were witnessing quite a drop. So the market, the industry witnessed a drop in general of around 20%, I would think. There's the odd unicorn that stayed up there, and some of the really exotic stuff. But for what we deal in, we just deal in the affordable, everyday, enjoyable type classics. There was a fair old bump, yeah.
And certainly one of the things I've seen is the cost of living crisis has been cited as part of that. I mean, how much do you guys think that that's had an impact, sort of people's household bills? Has that had an impact on what people are prepared to pay for classic cars?
Yeah, well, I think we only have so much money for leisure, and classic cars fall into the leisure bracket, really, don't they? So when things are good, you tend to splash out a little more on your hobby and your leisure time, don't you? And then when things are a little more difficult, you got to rein yourself in a bit, and therefore I think that has an effect on values. It's just how it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I've heard it on good authority that it's going to be law. You've got to buy a classic car, so you better get yourself ready for it. But I'll tell you one thing for sure, and I'll stand by this to me dying day. If you want to save the planet, buy a classic car. Don't buy what they're telling you to buy now, out the electric rubbish and all the rest of it. Get yourself a classic car. It's far less damaging than what's being made. I'm right, aren't I? I'm right. You're dead right. There's no arguing about it. I don't know how they're trying to think they're going to hoodwink you all, because you're not stupid. Sooner or later you're going to realise that this electric stuff doesn't work, ain't going to work. Nothing's going to work until we make our fuel, man-made fuel, and then it's going to be internal combustion engine again. So there you go, that's my thoughts.
Yeah, it is the ultimate form of recycling, really, isn't it, classic cars? Because all of that initial emissions from making the car, that's all been offset years ago. And obviously, when you do drive a classic car, you can also carbon balance your emissions. Well, there are various schemes that you can do to do that. So it's actually a very eco-friendly hobby.
Yeah. Well, it is. I mean, you look at the stuff that's on the field today. I mean, there's a lot of modernish stuff here, fair enough, you've got to allow for that. But there's like Austin Cambridges out there that were built all them years ago, and all the years they've been running them, there haven't been any problems on the planet at all. They haven't got to be recycled, and if they are ever recycled, like this stupid scrappage scheme, another ridiculous idea, it's just a vote-winning thing, then basically you can actually reuse them. Half of the modern stuff and that you can't reuse, can you? Hell of a job to get rid of the rotten stuff. So, no, stick with what we got, definitely. We've seen the better days on car production, I can assure you that.
So obviously it is Sunday, second day of our event. Gone really well, I think, so far, hasn't it? We've had some really good bands on this morning. They were great. We'll have a chat with them later on. Me, Charlie, Dad and Paul have been up and done a Q&A with regards to rallying, which I was so nervous about. I was yesterday, but that went really smoothly. And had a good bit of fun, really. And massive turnout, more so than yesterday. In actual fact, I think we got about 100 and something more cars. So consequently, a lot more people here as well. Sun shining, really warm, and there's just so much to choose from and see and do. So no, I'm over the moon. Really, really good.
We've had an extra auction on it today as well, haven't we?
Yes, in fact, I think we've actually sort of got 2 extra lots today, because yesterday, special stage rally video, who do all the commentary on the rallying across the UK and follow the championship in bits and pieces, really good guys. They've kindly donated special stage cider, so that's on. And then we've also got is it a t-shirt for...
Yorkshire Air Ambulance.
Oh, that was it, yeah, Yorkshire Air Ambulance have kindly got us a t-shirt to sign and auction off for them guys. So, no, it should be good. And then, top secret, Hannah, it's Hannah's birthday today, and more importantly, I nearly fell over a minute ago. She got engaged this morning. So we're going to try and got engaged this morning, so we're going to try and get Hannah on the stage and the rest of the office staff and get a bit of a happy birthday and embarrass her on the stage, really. So that should be really good. So looking forward to that. Oh, she'll absolutely hate it, but she'll thank me after. She'll thank me after. So yeah, get Hannah up on the stage and here she is. All right, girl. Lunchtime. Look at her, bless her. She's got no idea. She's about to get sung happy birthday by about 8,000 people. She'll be like, so no, she'll be really good. Like, yeah, looking forward to it. Brilliant.
Anything else this afternoon apart from the auction?
Is there what, mate?
On stage again for anything else this afternoon apart from the auction?
No, just the auction, I think. No, I don't think I'm going on again, thankfully. I hate going up there. No, luckily I think that's me done now until auction, and I'll do the online system again and just have a watch, really, check it all goes smoothly. So no, should be good. Oh, they're off again, look. Hopefully that's not very good. But yeah, there you go. Oh dear.
Yeah, we'll let you get on with taking thousands of selfies of people.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, to be fair, it's been great. I was, yeah, look at them. There they go. I hope they're all right. Mega though, isn't it? Mega that. Yeah, no, really good this morning. I was sort of trying to meet and greet as many people as I could on the gate and just thank them for coming, really. No, a lot of smiley faces about, so it should be really good.
Yeah, brilliant stuff. Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good. I didn't yesterday, but I might do today. But more importantly, these guys want to speak with you.
Why?
I was I think Val is maybe a little bit camera shy. What do you think, guys? Here, mate, look, keep hold of that. There you go. There you go. So Val, Jane and Tracy yesterday. There's a few girls that have been helping us over the weekend, obviously in the tent, just keeping everyone fed and water. Val being one of them. You were here most of the day, all day yesterday.
All day
I think,
yesterday, here Friday.
All day, oh, blimey, oh God, yeah. And then Jane's been helping out as well. Jane's partner, Andy, he comes and helps us do the phone bids and all the rest of it. And then Tracy, family friend, was down yesterday helping. So again, another little bit that's got to be done, isn't it? And without these girls, then we wouldn't.
They're not fed.
We wouldn't have. Yeah, we wouldn't be fed. We wouldn't be here. So yeah, thanks to the girls. Basically, that's what this one is. All right, thanks, mate. Thank you. Thanks.
Here he is. How are you, Roy?
Right. Oh, you're not talking to me.
Oh, you what? The boot's on your other foot today.
Hold on, is my makeup okay?
Show us your best side. No, the other one.
Hey, this is some get together.
I know. I said it'd be a good day, didn't I?
Now, I've just spoken to Tony Billingham.
Yes,
right?
Really?
Yes.
Really? You've spoken?
Oh, we speak all the time.
Yes.
He just isn't listening, but he's listening now. What about a stage here?
A stage? Well, you've got one over there.
No. A real rally stage.
Well, let's have it. I'm trying.
Come on.
I'm trying.
Put Charlie in to beg.
I'm trying, mate. Next year, there may be something different.
Yeah?
There may be.
What?
There may be.
Your penis
We're
to
trying. Come from Scotland, you know. We're going to have a whip round later on for some petrol money to get him home.
Thanks very much. That'd be much appreciated.
Well, we don't want you lurking around here. Yeah, no, we'll have a whip round. We'll get you home. Where's Mr. Kelly?
I come down from Aberdeen last night to be here.
Did you really?
I know. I was
feel
at the Grand
honoured.
Prix stages yesterday.
Honoured.
In the dust and the sunshine, but you've just got the sunshine.
Yeah, we don't bother with the dust down here.
No. It's true.
And is Mr. Kelly down with you?
Yes, he's hiding somewhere.
Is he drooling over my escort? His escort?
He went to see it.
I bet he did, didn't he?
Tears.
Well, I bet. I've got some tissues.
No, he wants to know where the keys are. Now, the story is, you haven't used it for a while.
No.
And he thinks it's not doing it any good, sitting doing nothing.
So he wants to give me a profit?
No.
Oh.
He wants to just run it for you.
Oh. Well, that's very thoughtful of him. Yes.
Now, the snowman's in a few weeks.
Yeah. That's very thoughtful of him.
Have you thought about it?
I just did.
And?
So he's paying the entry fee and I'm bringing it up.
And he's driving it. And Charlie could drive it. Charlie could drive
it. He's already eyeing it up.
I'll drive it.
Of course you will. Well, it's about time that somebody decent drove it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly.
But you see this.
Why are you driving?
No, I'll sit in the passenger side. Oh no, I couldn't drive sheep. Behave yourself.
We changed the seat though.
Oh, yeah, we'll have to put it right down on a big one.
Oh, and the navigator side?
Yes.
Oh, I'll get in. Don't worry about that. If you can get him and his money built in, you can get anybody in.
That's why he sits on the right side.
Well, I'm glad you've come down, mate. Well done. Good to see you. Yes, likewise. Hope you have a good afternoon.
Thank you all.
Yes.
What?
You'll want that.
Will I?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Well, because you've come to Bangers and Cash Live. And we want to know what feedback we're getting and how you're finding things. Are you pleased you've come? Obviously, we booked the sunshine.
Well, it's Yorkshire, it's always sunny, you know that.
Well, I know that, and you know that, but
Yeah.
these guys maybe don't know that.
True, that is true. Look, I mean, we're having a great time here, and thank you so much for the invite.
Good.
I know you've been over there with Junior Rally here, with Junior Rally Scotland.
Yes.
We all have a common aim of promoting motorsport for young drivers.
And that's it in a nutshell, is it not? You know, the future of the sport begins here, doesn't it? Grassroots, down here, whether you live up there or live down here, we're all in it for the same reason, and it's all about you boys.
Yeah, and the thing with it is, it would be nice to have a UK championship. However, geographically,
It wouldn't work.
just does not
It wouldn't work.
We've got members that come from Taunton with young Daniel Bickard,
yeah.
and you've got Scotland's got members from way up.
Absolutely,
Groats.
absolutely.
The demographic of it,
No.
geographic of it. Just
To be
doesn't
fair,
work.
we've done 8 hours north this year.
You have.
And we've done 8 hours south
You
this
have.
year.
Yeah.
So for us, it worked to have a toe in either camp.
Indeed.
But for you know, for those guys like you just said that live down the bottom, it just wouldn't work, would it? And I wouldn't do it if I lived down the bottom. No way, no way.
And people tend to dip in and out. Some people would do some events.
That's
some
right.
People would do others. But to get a common championship,
Yeah.
unfortunately, but we work very, very closely together
Yeah.
for a common aim. And like we just said a minute ago, it is all to do with these guys.
That's right.
Charlie and all
That's
that.
right. For the
We've looked
youngsters.
this weekend at the results of the Grand Prix rally yesterday, BRC round. 4 ex-juniors are in the top 10.
Are they really?
Yes, and a lot of others that were further down the field for various reasons. But Chris Ingram, one of the
Yeah.
original
Yes,
ex-juniors,
yes.
he won the event yesterday, and
Yeah.
as I say, it's the future for them.
That's right.
It's the only
That's
way
right.
really into it in a sensible approach.
Yes, that's right. And let's be fair, a lot of it boils down to seat time, doesn't it? You know, the more often these guys are out, the better they come, the quicker they come. Simple
and,
as
I
that.
mean, you
know.
touched earlier on something that happened last week, and when Zach had a problem, everybody mucked in. I think
Yes.
Henry had a problem as well.
He did.
You were there doing the gearbox.
I was.
And everybody mucks in to get these lads and lasses back out there.
Yep.
Because it is all about seat time. We don't want them putting the car in
No.
the trailer and going home.
No.
Get them back out there. And,
Even if you get them out for the last stage,
Indeed.
it's still better than putting it on the trailer and saying, sorry guys, you know.
And at least
you
they
know.
go home more elated than going
Course
home
they do.
deflated.
Course they
because,
do.
you
Course
know,
they do.
And everybody makes mistakes.
That's right.
As we know. So
Still making them.
aren't we all? Yeah, aren't we all? But you know, as far as the event goes, thank you so much for inviting us all. It's
Bro, I'm
great.
glad you came down.
You treated us royally last night with the barbecue.
I know.
And everything. It was mega, and it's so nice to be invited. And
I know.
Got to say, one of the few people who is pushing junior rallying, because we get so many doors closed in our face, as you know.
Yes.
And the fact that you're bringing it into the fore is just fantastic for the whole sport.
Well, I think it's
Thank you for that.
pat on the back to everyone.
No, thank
well
you.
done, mate. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Good
Thanks.
joke.
Cheers.
I'll take his mic.
But before we all say thanks ever so much, what the team do and go, can you just step to one side? Because this young lady here, is our office manager. 2 things. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Hannah. The bumps. And then if it couldn't get any worse, she's only gone and got engaged. So she's got engaged. He's over there somewhere, isn't he, H? He's over there somewhere, poor lad. Yeah, they are crying, bless him. Over there, yeah, what have I done? What have I done? He's over there, is Alex. Well done, mate. Thanks ever so much. So that's the team, guys. So I just thought we'd bring them up and show you, the team, and the team can see all you guys. So there you go. How we going? All right. Okay, guys. Thank you ever so much for all you do. We very much appreciate it. Thank you. Brilliant. Thanks ever so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I'll clear off back to work. Off you go. That's it, yeah. Just knock 10 minutes off your timesheet, please. So we're starting now with lot number 61, which is a Vauxhall dealership sign. There it is. Mickey Boy's got it here. Got a plug on it as well. They check it out before you plug it in anyway, make sure it's okay and what have you. But illuminated Vauxhall sign, lovely sign for you guys with like a nice den. You put it up at the end on the gable wall, light the place up overnight. Beautiful, super thing. So start me on it. Got some bids with me. Whereabouts? Kick me off at £50. Come on, who's got £50? The illuminated Vauxhall sign. 50. I've got 50. There he is. 50, 60, 70, £70, 70, 80, £80, £80. You're out, sir. £80 over here.
£80. I'm selling it 90, sorry matey, £90 down here, 90, 100, £100 in blue, 100, 110, 110, 120, 130, 130, I've got 130, 130 in blue, 130, 140, 140 on my left, 150 over there, right over the other side of the field, 150, 160, 160, back with blue, 160, 160, 160, where's 70? 160, got a gentleman in blue.
The guy waving the pint of beer about.
Is it? Oh, there he is, yeah, 170. Well done, 170. 170 with the glasses, 180. 180 this side, 190 with a beer, 190. Get him some more beer in, if he's going to bid like. Go and get him another drink. 190, £200. £200 we got, 200. £200 in blue. Are you all done? 200, 210. 210, hand down, 210 with a beer. 210, you're all out this side. 210. Any more I've missed. 210 with a, oh sorry, 220. 220 in the white. 220, you're out with a beer. 230, back in. 230, this side 230, you're out sir, can I say 40? 230 I've got, 240, thank you. 50, 250, 250 with a beer, 250, you're outstanding there, 250. Are you done, you sure? 250, gonna sell it then? 250, any more, you're all out this side, 250. On my left, going to be sold for the first, second, third and last time, 250. Thank you for your bidding. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much. Lot number 60.
Sunday night, we're there, aren't we? Weekend's been a great success. Weekend's been chaotically busy, but very limited trouble, aggravation. It's been great. We must send a massive thanks. Well, to be honest, we must thank everyone who has had a part in the organising, the setup, the everything really, from well, just everybody, you know. Must thank the motorsport guys, very out of character, them turning out in that sort of quantity with them type of cars for a static display. I mean, that just doesn't happen, so thank you ever so. Thanks to the exhibitors, without the centre section of field here filling up with cars over the 2 days, you wouldn't have much of a show. Thanks to the traders for turning out and doing what they do. We've had some great food, great everything, no problem at all. And of course thanks to all the visitors, because without them then you wouldn't have a show, would you? So it's thanks all round really. From our point of view, we've had a fantastic couple of days. We're worn out for too much sun, hence the hat. But it's been absolutely brilliant. Great to see and to meet people and everything else. It's great. Yeah, we'll see what happens for next year.
Ah, marvellous, absolutely marvellous. First cup of tea for ours. I'll just put it down here. It's been absolutely great. Just gets better and better. Weather's been fantastic, of course. Very, very lucky. The only downside I think of then, let's get that out of the way, is the traffic problems on the A64. I can't do anything about that, but that has been a problem, and we understand that. Unfortunately, it is out of our control. Other than that, everyone seems to have been absolutely delighted, loved it. Lovely to see everyone together, all the clubs turn out, or lots of clubs turn out. From far afield as well, people coming from all over the country. The amount of people from Ireland and Scotland, you know, and the south of England and Portsmouth and the south coast and Wales, Anglesey and places. It's been just great. You know, the support we've had has been absolutely tremendous. Great big thank you to all the people that help us. You know, especially the girls in the canteen over there who just got on with it. You know, they weren't asked to turn up and make tea and feed everyone and all the rest of it. They just were here and they just jumped in and got on. The guys looking after the cars, leathering them down and keeping them tidy and talking with people. Obviously the girls in the office that are doing the admin and getting that bit sorted. Let alone, you know, guys like the security and the production team who have been looking after me just wonderfully well all over the weekend. They couldn't do enough for me, run me around in a little buggy and that, so that I don't keep getting stopped, which I don't mind, but you can't get on. And so yeah, I don't think, you know, it could have been any better, to be honest. I really don't. And you know, loads and loads of room. Auction attendance was fantastic. as many as we thought. We did think there would be 2,000 or 3,000 people watching the auction, and I believe there was. Buying was good, and they done well. People were bidding up. They were interested in looking at the lots and putting their hand up, and didn't sell all the cars, but we sold just about all the memorabilia, which we knew we would, because this sort of event attracts sort of small item purchase, which is great. So yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I can't fault it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Everyone else did. So the most important thing is we're looking forward to next year.
Ready for this beer? No, it's been brilliant. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Very, very humbling, and just amazing, really. Just the turnout and the support, and the cars and the events, and just everything has just been absolutely magnificent. Really, really good. So no, it's been lovely. Like the guys on the stage earlier on, can't remember the name now, Warning Tones, what a great group of lads they were. They got everyone going, and same with the girls yesterday. So no, there's been entertainment all day, and just amazing, just the amount of cars which have turned up. Everyone's just slowly making their way out now after a brilliant weekend, and especially to the rally lads. I mean, what a turnout for rally cars, you know. So really, really happy with the support and everything from them guys, because obviously they like to bring the car and have a bit of a play in it and drive. So for a static event and for them lads to turn up is great. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone who's came, really. Yeah, it's been brilliant.
Good to get everyone on stage. That was nice.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good little bit. Yeah, no, me and Dad said we ought to get everyone together, and obviously just thank the girls really, and the team, and the guys in the shop, and everyone has been flat out, and obviously it's been a big build up. So no, massive well done to all the girls. They've been so busy all day in the shop, and obviously office wise as well, and obviously everything leading up to it, you know, and you guys yourself for following us, and everyone really. So no, very good, very happy.
Looking forward to next year.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, I could do it all again. No, I don't know about that, actually. A couple of nights sleep, then I could maybe do it again. Next weekend, maybe. Next weekend. So, no, I've been mint. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, so that's it then. That's the end of 2024 until next year. Yeah, Dave, until next year. So, God knows where we're going to go next year. It's, I think it's probably maxed out here, possibly, I think. So, yeah, we'll have to have a discussion about where we're going to go next year. But more importantly, this year has been great, I think. I regret there's been some negativity about the traffic on the A64. Those that aren't familiar with the area, unfortunately, that's the A64 for you. I mean, they've been on about dual carriageway in the place for 25, 30 years. So unfortunately, yeah, dual carriageway, you get stuck on the A64 on a summer's evening after the weekend on a good day, let alone after our event. So, so yeah, shame about that, but I'm not in charge of the A64 highway. But more importantly, on site here, yeah, been really good, really, really good. Had a busy couple of days, just with everything really, what with the auction and people on site, seeing old faces, old friends and so forth, making new ones. So yeah, I think all in all, tiring, but really, really good, really good. So yeah, I'm pleased. Yeah, I think we've done exceptionally well. Yeah, I think all the guys and girls have done it, pulled it out of the bag. So as per usual with any of these events, you always have a few things that you'll tweak for next year, and no doubt there'll be a load of things that we'll tweak for next year, but that's how it happens, isn't it? That's how these events evolve. So yeah, but all in all good. And yeah, like I say, tiring, I'm absolutely worn out, I am. But thanks ever so much for the support that everyone's shown. It is very much appreciated, I can assure you, by all of us, the whole family. So yeah, just a big thank you really, and we'll see you next time.